They say that they we running down your villas. No, they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took in. Ay, I wish I told you all that's in my head and said I don't give a what you expect, so put your pride to rest. Ay, I saw you, now you pull up on me, tell me where you wanna go. It's 3 a.m. and you 6 a.m. and you telling me okay, I'm getting older and I'm losing some friends. Thought they was my but they don't make no sense. When you find out what you don't be texting my phone. Ay, I like it better when you leave me alone.
All right, so how do we get the most out of defense in NBA 2K22?
Well, there's a lot of tips, but I guess we can start with some of the basics. First, you want to guard the ball. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the swap player button. If you want to guard a particular player, press the icon swap bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. To increase your defensive intensity while moving with the left stick, hold the Intense D trigger. If you need to move faster while playing your Intense D, you can also add the Sprint trigger. If you want to contest a shot with a block attempt, try to time the release of the shot by the offensive player and press the block button. For more
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls upon us.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence shooting from just about anywhere. He calls it off the bus range, explaining whenever you step off the bus, you can shoot it. That's my range. I practice it everywhere.
Oh, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. Now Atlanta's starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Johnson. Then it's MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the 2. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Young. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Capella, the pass to Collins, back to Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Levine. Left side Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP tips it back in. Here's Young. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
Even though he got fouled, Eli, he never lost any of his aggressiveness. He kept making free throws, and in the process, really frustrated the D. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. MP outside. DeRozan against Capella. Back to MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got his second basket.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
Young finds Capella. to the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Here's Bogdanovich. After the basket by Chicago. There's Young with the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Yep, that one's good. MP's got 8 points. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich up top. He's covered by Levine. A nice shot by Young.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
And here's MP. A 29-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Pass to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young inside, covered by MP. Young misses. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You gotta hit MP harder than that if you want to stop him. He's good at fighting through contact.
Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Young with it. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. They shoot again. Collins drawing the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And the Hawks with possession here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the... Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. DeAndre Hunter is out there with John Collins. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He added 29 points, and coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. We keep seeing great nights from him. What a streak he is on.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Caruso. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP and his squad are in a good rhythm, helping set up that stunning alley-oop.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Inside, here's Reddish. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Reddish has got his first basket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Putting on a show with that one. MP looking like he wants to be in some upcoming dunk contest.
Young, the pass to Collins. And there's the drive. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
MP, the pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Now here's Young. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 20 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
Ball. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Ball's got 8 points. And so it's MP making... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Johnson is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, and it's Levine in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Young against MP. Outside Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Collins outside. Outside Young. Rebound by the Bulls. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Once again, MP scoring. If I was his teammate, I'd give him the ball every possession.
Young, the pass to Collins. Young with it.
Bulls foul.
A big group.
Substitution on the court.
Right, the pass to Young. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, before MP made it to the league, we all saw his stuff on social media, and it's been fun to watch MP grow over the years.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Over Levine. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The assist.
Young's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Delon Wright is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Johnson. And it's Capella in at the center position. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Young. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. MP right side. On the wing, Levine. To shoot, and there's the lob, and MP throws it down.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Johnson with a bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
MP drives in. Ball outside. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gallinari, the pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. There's Young with the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And Young gets it to go.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Young against MP. Ball outside. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Young. Pass to Johnson. Young against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they'll keep possession. And out of bounds will be Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 4th quarter. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 16 in the 2nd half.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Here's Young into the lane. Bank yanked it in off the glass.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And for the year, this will be the third win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
They get the rebound. Vucevic, the pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. On the take. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And Capella gets it to go.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Lets the three fly. They get it again. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Atlanta with the ball. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.